Aha, Blakk Steven Chakesi and Comasha Funina. Ebusia, and now Menewo Kase from the Insawom female prisons and Sembi Ababetoja Efa Evangelist Reverend Dr. Mrs. Mama Pat Ane Patricia Esiama. Now, any name say for some time now, and the of Ghana a sentence a year Mama Pat to a year 15 years imprisonment after a year kwadua omode bono e Talantanic advertisement any friend is saying defrauding by false pretense any idea there mami kwade mu I hear a whole lot of conversation back and forth any idea or ho oni ho nano other crowd ni appear biblical issues are obepie mu e court na wa hye friend is saying nose marks e be say enyo no oni prison want to mum person like you be who ne state near there but and I mean say Blakk Rasta ababontin abetrim say because of Agradaa there is a swift change be a air koso e when some female prisoner e been see that over the years so bebusa say e dey pa e na air koso when some prisoner ye ka say because of Agradaa entina sa changes we air koso ni nyina e fa say amount for person who say Agradaa e wo in some prisons one na say oni ho enti amanfo trooping in and out any na the in and out na o mo kono eno ene e de sa change no ababetoja sabrede kamia say it is a good sign sa Agradaa hunti sa one prison betimi experience something good like this there and there na eye yenkoje asem ni mu amanebo.
I decided to follow up and go to the prison house and see Agradaa. My brother, people that I spoke to, they told me point blank, Agradaa has now opened a church in the female prison. She's now preaching on Sundays. She will gather the people at Nsawam female prison, preach to them and speak in tongues. I have no problem with anybody's faith, but the track record is clear. People change in prison. Others change when they are sick or some other such calamities befalling them make them change. My brother, my sister, now the information is this. A lot of people are trooping to the Nsawam prison because they don't believe that Agradaa is there, just to go and take a glimpse of her. And my information has said that the number has more than just quadrupled. Every now and then, people are running there. And they come on the pretext of bringing some gifts. People have been donating to the Nsawam female prison. It's been unprecedented. They have probably never seen this traffic of people going to the female prison. They have probably never seen this traffic of goods and gifts going to the female prison because of Agradaa. Right now, if there is a ceremony in the prison there, the opening prayer is said by Agradaa. I am excited about one thing. Prison is supposed to reform people. Prison has an aspect of punishment, but overriding it is not the punishment, but the reformation. If the prison authorities have been smart enough to say, you know what? If she wants to change, let us give people the opportunity to change. She wants to pray, let us allow her to pray. They watch her gradually, left, right, and center. And every Sunday, she preaches right there at the female prison. How many people are going to believe her? How many souls would Agradaa be able to win for Sikagari? Or is it for Christ? At this point, we have seen her move from being a fetish priestess to an evangelist, Christian evangelist. And she introduced Sikagari to the church. is
So, for that is Blakk Rasta and in Chima or the about Chim say, a man for Bebrinan and we say, Fancy Bakade in Kumunti consenti, Wombusu Musa Agrada, Ewan Sawon prison or not in Tinene, donations, ye or more ye, almost what donations near the day call all in the name of we want to see if Agrada is there. But Chema massively said an Anukunube kind, say, Nidina Sasa from Patricia. To Josephine no na kyese wo yenya medwuma nankasa nkasa e wo efiase honoma enya asem ketoa nana yehu se Agrada sabrede chirema wo wini souls wo preachi yese kyese program bi e be ono kra ne ka opening prayer no ansa na ya start amanfo kyese is just a strategy bi wo use said the be ya like yebehu so Agrada asesana ni 15 years ni ateso nanka Yamana Bafien Temnia, or this is Agrada being transformed by prison.
So Agrada, you see, the whole thing for prison is to reform people, and I believe, say, the judge or my verdict, will achieve the opposonia. I'll not sit here and die. There is no joy in Agrada dying or Agrada suffering. What am I saying? There are more people who might commit heinous or greater crimes than what Agrada has done. But Agrada, the issue, how she ignorantly and blatantly disregarded the rule of law. The Inter-America say, what say more court? I was telling you the last time, say, what court? And I want to say more court need you 60% of the verdict is based on your composure, what court them were. Is based on your demeanor, on how you handle things, your corporations, your body language, and everything. I was our courtroom, and not sure. And all make 60% if you are going to win the case or lose. And also they factor in the outside things like things which is going on in the media space and as around you and elsewhere. So you're popular, you share many for. In regards to Agrada, while the case was ongoing, I sensed first need the enquete na and Agrada soon no this case and can do baby eduno. But it sounds Agrada ye change the first one or kobaye, second one or kobaya. She felt like maybe call your life no cast or no is one wa kohosa wa kwabasa into slow. But she never knew say maybe bed doer. Obeko in Sawam na Sawam no obeko no ebe change Sawam prisons no koye no. And a critical example in Yaba Equiapin Polo. And Equiapin Polo pontini. When was the last time you heard of Equiapin Polo? But first you hear of Equiapin Polo everywhere. You can't untie. Oko demo in Sawam. A man oko appeal onya ya. They almost struck it say onko 7 full term. Okay.
Yeah.
I say 90 days no. Or buy no bibia sign. So that is exactly how it is. And then certain mistakes any baby or baby on called Equiapin Polo have learned her lessons. So in regards to Agrada no, the state and also the judge wanted to teach her a lesson. Because see, time and Agrada first or court and in a Land Cruiser. Court premises or crana ogusuni nkofo eden ye na just say ekutia after the court verdict ono ne hwan say o twantro ne lawyer ne said blah 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 but na Agrada or kokota hwe nipa imlikatenta odi na odi akoshe kanim because enko yesa and people who go to the court are saying say wasesa people are saying they never knew Agrada was dark in real life. Maybe you're a fair but circumstances no asesa obi awo cars companies Alain says she has a lot of buildings or they rent it and ne baby awo dakiti and if you don't know sa sales or ehwa na se bomuko ejanan enye easy. So what Agrada did was this. See, first of all no me hu abeye. So let me try and kill most of the cases. Now, me face way head on. So the first thing she did, which is a wise thing, was going for a plea deal. Plea deal near sweet. She accepted she's guilty. Aside from that too, she also signed a deal with the government. Say, oh, because she'll be jailed instantly. We appear 50,000 Ghana cedis. Was also the court 120 counts, which penalty count, which could be 1,000 counts, which could be 120 cedis. Into multiply by 1,000, 12,000 cedis. We two states, no. Into Edna Semko. We learned last time say a year the case between Onone Empress and who is not doyeno or say what patcho we issue apology and retraction. Who's not doye so the end twice so by no say who's not doye or bedges 100,000 no mass question or kind because Obeka say the 100,000 and no best at the so all of these things are air cost or clear all of these cases on the side. Now for the what is ahead. Now what I see or what I sense here is to me clear cases ni nyina appeal we no omuma verdict ebekwa against say but besa kwa appeal bium sa appeal no obekọ no ye be in prison ho na ye be man sa pardon na ye be squash case no. That is the whole thing. But cases no door so I na appeal sa na some way bi. So what I say. So that is how personally I say. Sorry no ye ni de yes will be free nyame na mini ho anana usuni ho. It's up to her. But then we should be very careful say because see prison can reform people, the same prison can make people worse. Maybe your call crying man good better agenda be a man say hey with my ABC when you escapa so she can come out the worst or better. But then we need to be very careful. Me and me Eeii Agradaa sorry. Wasakra sa dem me na sorry. Because mami iba e catch am say ken Japan kra be catch am say woman on se sign mo se oboa enehwe. So the oye bi osi Nyankopon friend bia na asema but Ghanaians a friend is saying empathize or kind of your friend is saying gravitate towards people like this. Into there are certain people in our society everything about them is nasty, a bone, but they have the biggest crowd. If you are Schwarzenegger, Shatawale, Kennedy, Japan, Agradaa, Councillor Luchot, the list goes on and on and on and on. And you almost brand and almost dimina no. In Janya so we be so anopa. Sunday, so through or coins our prisons or cook tabak. There are people who were crying, oh, a Agradaa someone to be obey to me. People take things in some prison walls. In Jenya me kwa na mkoche ne mana me be mine some prison walls, cranny liquid soap near the idea. And you say me who Agradaa me kwa. Me ma Agradaa me am so and another Blakk Rasta can. This is a time and the prison world have seen an increase in gifts near the idea. And then we need to, as humans, we need to know so we actually need to go there. Let me commend the Church of Pentecost. They've been rebuilding the walls. They've been going there to do the nations together with other churches which is very good. See, a sign one true. There are people who are there because of circumstances. Only nipani that them could jam. Now I'm tired. Yes, any nipani ko bokro no. You become an accomplice. Una mu baby obi title retaliation wa bono nipani wu. What you see? BBAC. Ahuche bi obi or so twe bibi. So it's so sad, but then ultimately, this is exactly what is really happening. Let's just hope for the best for Agradaa.
Let's hope for the best for Agradaa. Because we did emu updates in the night, Baby Somo.